Buford thrown into the wall.
Corey Kerr's back in the mix.
What is Jeremiah Hughes doing?
That's what I'm saying. Do you see that here in the background? This is, you're asking for trouble here. And
oh my God!
ah!
Hughes jumps off the top of the bleachers.
Takes out the entire field.
Again, except for Bill Blackwell.
Is upon us. Bojack in the building.
Accompanied by Bella Star Inc. Welcome back to IWE BattleZone TV. This is the Backbreakers Ball. We thank you for joining us everywhere you can find us. On the High Spots Network or on YouTube, the IWE Network.
IWEGladiators.com. I mean, geez, we're like all over the place. We're also on the Progress Wrestling Network, new streaming partners, so check us out.
We'd like to thank all of our partners and everywhere you can find us here. Thank you all for supporting IWE, and thank you to all of our fans for coming out here and supporting us here tonight live at the Artesia Center in Houghton Lake, Michigan. The best wrestling that Michigan has to offer is right here. The mighty Bojack in the ring for one-on-one competition with the ever-present Bella Star in his corner.
The gnarly one, Captain Tony Garrix. His ship is, found port here in IWE country.
Every time I see this man, it's a breath of fresh air, and for crying out loud, it's a shock to the eyes every time.
Well, I've had interactions with him in the past that I will not forget.
He's driving his nuts.
And I don't think so.
He'd say he's driving me nuts. I'm going to get yanked off the air for that one. Tony Garrix coming down to the ring for a one-on-one matchup against the mighty Bojack.
The IWE censors will be coming for you, mister. This is a family show. And I'm usually the one that gets heat for that stuff. Come on now, what am I rubbing off on you?
The following contest is scheduled for. The referee for this match is Dr. Ryan. Introducing first, a man whose credentials are too far above my pay grade. Representing Star Inc., the mighty Bojack!
An impressive individual every time he's in the ring. No doubt about it. Former IWE Gladiator champion, only until felled by Tyler Dean.
And his opponent, formerly known as Fat Tony, weighing in at 260 pounds, he is the Captain, Tony Garrix!
Tony Garrix in the house. I won't forget the day he gripped me up in the corner and tried to snag the tag team titles away from me when I brought him here to IWE. So, Bojack, pop him one for me. I appreciate it. Thank you kindly.
Those are beautiful belts, by the way.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Where can we get belts like those?
Oh, super simple. JDubBelts.com. Thank you for asking.
You are very welcome, and I'm happy to talk about them. Some fantastic work those are. And now the captain walking the planks of the ring boards and circling around Bojack as they first tie up for this matchup. Strong competitors, both of these individuals. Neither one of them able to find purchase across the other.
Yeah, you got two big guys going at it here. And Tony's not as big as he used to be, but the power is still there, and Bojack needs to be wary of it. But I have a feeling he's got a little something for Captain
Tony Garrix may be half the man he used to be, but he still has all of the strength. But Bojack, take nothing away from him. He's still as strong as ever as well. A strong forearm across the back of Tony Garrix. First major move of the matchup. Forearms across the back, and now is threatened for a right hand across the face, but Tony Garrix ducked it.
Whoa, what do we got here?
Oh no! While Bojack had the referee in his own face, he brought up his own leg into Tony Garrix's nether regions.
Hey, just smart work, man. Smart work. Always thinking on his feet. Bojack got him in the corner, sticking him with them lefts.
Had to get him out of the corner before the 5 count or risk disqualification. But now Bojack comes back in with a big body shot across. Now Tony Garrix gets out of the way of the second one. Big kicks in the midsection. Knocks Bojack down. Sitting down in the corner.
Uh-oh.
What is Tony Garrix thinking now? Thinking cannonball.
Get out of the way, Bojack.
Coming. Oh,
smart.
Bojack rolled out of the way, but Tony Garrix saw him roll out.
That would have been bad news for Bojack.
That it would have been. And it would have been bad news for Tony Garrix if he hadn't seen Bojack roll out of the way. Tony Garrix, though, not letting Bojack just walk away. Here comes Tony Garrix after him. Bojack all the way up the ramp. But here comes Tony Garrix. Stiff shot across the face.
You're never going to be able to.
4.
Ooh, he's clapping that ear.
Yeah.
He's clapping that ear with that.
That will deafen
right
you on the one side, and that will absolutely throw off your equilibrium. That'll throw off your ability to tell where your opponent is.
Oh,
jeez. Stiff headbutt.
Nasty headbutt.
Bojack back into the ring, but rolled right back out again. That does effectively break the count, and the referee starts over.
Ooh, he chopped him in the throat. Oh, that was nasty.
Tony Garrix maybe getting some advice from a nearby fan here in front row.
I feel like he's trying to get his wind a little bit.
Oh, man. Bojack pinned up against the corner post.
Oh, he's out here taking fan requests over here. What's he doing?
What is going on here? Has picked up a fan and used the fan's feet. Created a flying dropkick with a small fan in the crowd.
Now, how is that not a disqualification? Is that a fan not considered a foreign object? I mean,
I don't think we objectify our fans here in IWE country. Nevertheless, Tony Garrix now breaking back up the referee's count again. Oh, jeez. 10 strikes on the outside. The last one, a double palm strike to the chest.
Yeah, those you don't think much of those, but those hurt big time.
Bojack ready to get back in the ring after all of that to avoid any further punishment, and takes advantage of Tony Garrix getting in, kicks the rope into his middle region.
So smart, so smart.
Definitely appears that whatever Bella Star has been training him and whatever been talking to him about sure seems to be helping.
Great strategizing.
Incoming Bojack.
Oh, you don't want to get hit by that train.
Tony Garrix now on spaghetti legs, but ducks the clothesline to the back. Shots to the chin, and the neck, and the chest. Elbow to the head. The captain.
Yeah, a little flip-flop fly almost there with that.
The captain in complete control.
Ruh-roh.
Here comes the cannonball. Incoming.
Oh.
Finds its mark. Bojack nowhere to go. Now being dragged out to the middle of the ring. 1, 2. Oh, just a little too close to those ropes, though. Not quite the middle of the ring after
Super
all.
smart, super smart. Once again, just fighting a smart game right here, Bojack
Bill
is.
Starr now trying to talk
What do we got here?
Bojack back
What's
up
he
here.
doing? What's he doing?
Look at Tony Garrix.
What's he doing?
Has his whiskey bottle in hand. Whiskey or rum.
Whatever sailors drink, but what is he doing?
Taking a swig of the rum.
Ruh-roh.
What is going on here? Uh-oh. Whatever it is, he's got a plan. Oh, jeez! Spit right into the face of Bella Starr!
Well, he was going for
no.
Bojack.
Oh, jeez! And now Bojack capitalizes with a big running power slam.
And the referee
The
is
referee
busy.
doesn't see it. 1, 2, 3. It was enough.
Your winner of this match, the mighty Bojack!
Oh, man! Wow.
Bojack with that.
He's right. That's not his music. What is going on here? I recognize this music. It used to be Bojack's theme. That is Mike Goodman, PI of the Goodman Detective Agency.
And he is looking spiffy.
The agency that would then become Star Inc. after he left it in Bella Starr's control and has since found nothing good with what they've done.
Congratulations on another cheap win, Bojack. I hope you enjoyed your bath, by the way. Looked fun. Now, I had a note with me from Stuntman Mike, who's in the hospital thanks to you two. Although, I couldn't read it because he can't write very well from his head injury. But I got the general gist of it. He wants you, Bojack, at the next show. He said you can make your own stipulation. He don't care. As long as he gets you in that ring to finally teach you a lesson. You thought you could kill him, but he's still okay.
He's okay! He's okay!
Stuntman Mike is still okay.
That is a matter of opinion.
We will see you April 9th. Probably for the last time, so don't buy any overripe bananas. This case is closed.
Bojack does not look happy.
Turn this crappy music off! You play not! You play not!
Bojack is an angry individual.
Bojack is livid.
Just absolutely.
Looking like he's seen a ghost. Nobody's yelling at us. Bella Starr, her makeup running. After the unexpected shower from Tony Garrix, spitting the rum in her face.
I mean, just another episode of BattleZone TV that just absolutely killed it.
I kind of hope that Bojack gets what he's hoping for at the next show, because he's eyeing me over here like I've done something to upset him. I don't want to be his next victim.
Oh, this is the greatest music in professional wrestling. And there is my man, one half of the Cream Street Mafia, Nick Baker.
Former tag team champions.
Absolutely, and on their way back to gold. Start here with the Emulator. Chew him up and spit him out.
Chew them up. Spit. No, he will not either. I see what you're doing there, reverse psychology. No. Nick Baker will be going one-on-one with the Emulator here. Or is that one on millions? For the Emulator is many. Emulator representing Fairly Legal, the current tag team champions, having won the tag team championships from Cream Street Mafia.
And Nick Baker has not forgotten that.
No, he won't let anybody else forget about it either. He won't move on with his life or his career.
Move on with his life and his career. This is what he's doing. He's working his way back to the gold. And he's going to start by running over this guy right here, the Emulator.
And here they come. He senses his millions behind him. Right alongside and right inside. Representing his tag team championship team proudly. But this is a singles competition.
And he's in there with one of the baddest dudes in the business. So he better be ready. There's nobody to tag out to today.
Right you are, Scrappy. The Emulator only has Nick Baker. And he is no ally. It's said that the Emulator has someone inside that matches his opponent every time. Emulator hopes to
the following contest is scheduled for. The referee for this contest will be Ref Abby. Abby. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, by way of Bakersfield, weighing in at about 350, representing the Cream Street Mafia, Nick Baker!
That is a bad, bad man. And look at that look on his face. Ooh, if looks could kill.
And his opponent, from the infinite black skies, weighing in at 135 pounds, representing Fairly Legal, he is the Emulator!
Emulator hoping to emulate Nick Baker himself tonight. Fight fire with fire and bring Nick Baker down with his own game. This is the Emulator.
Oh, smart
Nick
move.
Baker. Now, bum rushing this match is not even officially started yet. Abby was attempting to create separation between the two of them before getting this match underway, but failing that, the match is now started.
It's official now. The bell is rung. Not just Emulators.
An Emulator is trying to fight back out of the corner, but Nick Baker keeps the shoulder checks in to keep Emulator at bay.
Big right hand.
Keep Emulator trapped in the corner. Step forearm across the back.
I mean, Nick Baker eats things bigger than this kid. I mean, the Emulator is in
trouble. Do not underestimate the Emulator based on size alone. Do not judge a book by its cover, and do not think that Emulator does not have millions of lifetimes of experience inside from millions of souls from all around history. He's got something to match Nick Baker here tonight. Big drop kick and landing on his own feet into the pin. 1, 2. Uh-oh. It's going to take a little more than that, though. But Nick Baker rocked into a short 2 count. Goes to whip Nick Baker off, but Nick just a little too strong and stubborn, if you ask me.
Yep.
Knee to the midsection.
Needs to have a few more bowls of Wheaties if he's going to tug Nick Baker around like that.
Trying to stand Emulator back up. Nick Baker, though, struggling with the kid.
Not at all. Watch this.
Oh, snap suplex.
Nasty snap suplex. About to snap that kid in half.
Into a pin, into a very lazy pin. And Emulator insulted by it. And now Nick Baker not even giving him the chance. Practically just shoving his hand across all the holes of the face.
He's trying to make an example out of this kid, man. After all that stuff that's gone on with them and Harley Legal, can you blame him?
Nick taking some hard shots. Forcing Emulator's head into the top turnbuckle. Emulator is in a very bad way right now. Nick Baker has complete control, and Emulator is practically at his mercy.
Gnarly forearm shiver into the snapmare.
Off the ropes. Oh! Emulator barely rolls out of the way. Nick Baker only elbow drops the mat. Who knows what kind of damage that might have done. Nick Baker trying to shrug it off.
Emulator running for the hills here at this point.
Nick Baker ran out of the ring first. Emulator is only, emulating Nick Baker.
I don't see Nick Baker in the corner holding his gut, because his guts almost got squished out of other orifices.
Oh! He'll be holding his gut after that one.
That is a nasty.
Maybe the shoulder too.
No,
Emulator. Oh man!
And the ring posts here in IWE are square. They're not rounded, so like those corners are just gnarly.
Into another pin, but Nick Baker just lifts Emulator straight up off. Doesn't even bother lifting his shoulder off the mat.
That's the power of Nick Baker. I mean, he could just pick the Emulator up and chuck him wherever he wants, I think.
Uh-oh. Nick Baker caught a punch and sends the Emulator straight back across the ring with one of his own.
That's a big right hand.
Yes, it is. He's got Emulator by the sides of the head, throws him all the way off into the turnbuckle. Presently bounces off.
I mean, jeez, it's just vicious.
I would love to see Emulator pull something out here over Nick Baker, but I don't know how much chance he's got at this point.
Well, if he's going to keep getting ragdolled around like that, he doesn't have a chance. That's all there is to it.
There was a glimmer of hope there, knocking Nick Baker's head into the ring post. But once wasn't enough. Nick Baker, oh no! There's an opening. Emulator ducked out of the way.
That's the opening he needs.
Look at Nick Baker might have gone head first into the ring post, through the turnbuckles, super kick applied. And another one. Nick Baker set back into the turnbuckle. We could have an upset here. Emulator up on the ropes. Mounted punches. 10. Oh, 10 punches.
Come on, ref, get him out of there.
12, 13.
Come on, ref, get him off of there.
Lucky number 13 for the Emulator. Is that going to amount to a win here? Emulator wants Nick Baker. Big super kick takes him off his feet. Go, Kid, go! Get him!
And they're both down here for the count.
Emulator's got. Emulator crawling over. Into the pin. 1, 2. Just barely does Nick Baker get her shoulder up.
If he could get right on top of him, maybe, but with the damage already been done, that's...
Damage might be done to both sides, though. Neither one of them quickly getting up to anything here. Nick Baker just barely rolling over, and Emulator still on his back. Nick Baker. Now manipulating the head.
No, he's going for that mask.
He's going for that mask?
He's going for that mask. Emulator able to save it. But it looked like he was going for that mask.
Like, who knows what you might unleash in the Emulator if you manage to pull that mask off. And Nick Baker, maybe distracted with the fans at this point. But, oh no! He's taking the mask off!
What?
He's taking the mask off! And he's just launched himself at Nick Baker. And this may have been a very bad move. Nick Baker has him up. And Samoan drop.
Nasty Samoan drop.
The size differential by this point could mean that that's the end for the Emulator. But Nick Baker's not done.
I mean, he is just, this is not good. You better move, Emulator.
Oh!
Done. Done. That's it. He's got to be done.
1, 2, and 3.
Should have kept his mask on. You're embarrassing your family, son.
The winner of this match, Nick Baker.
Tell you what, though, when you took the mask off, it's like all you could see at that point were the eyes.
Those eyes were creepy when we finally got that camera
Those
shot
pure
of him.
white eyes.
Oh, man.
I mean, you can see them through the mask, but it's only exemplified when it's the only facial feature you've got to look at. My God.
Nick Baker victorious again.
I hope he feels better about himself now, too.
Emulator's
asking
for a mic?
I hope Nick Baker feels like he's accomplished something.
The Emulator's asking for a mic.
I said that tonight you were going to see a new side of the Emulator, and that's exactly what you have seen. But this is not the end. This is the evolution of the Emulator. And this is the beginning of Draven O'Shawn's Cream Street. I want to thank you for everything that you've done, Nick Baker. I want to thank you for what you've just done, because there is absolutely nothing that can stop what happens next.
Wow. Draven O'Shawn. It seems we have a dominant name within the Emulator, and that name is Draven O'Shawn.
Wow.
And those were some mighty intimidating words.
That you see his face when he's staring down that camera.
That is the face of a man on a mission.
Man, I don't know.
One loss will not deter him.
Look at the arms. The chills. My hair standing. It's crazy.
And that's not just because it's cold in here, I'm sure. Impressive showing here from that young man right there.
I have a feeling this isn't over.
Not by a long shot. Comes Blackwell with the ever-present Dan Tanner, seemingly ready to referee this contest. And Nick Baker is along as well, all representing Houghton. The violence machine, Bill Blackwell. Impressive every time we see him. And here comes the Dynasty. Jeremiah Hughes being wished luck by Backwoods Bam. He competes later on tonight in our main event. And also being followed by former IWE President Ric Green, who on our last show,
major announcement,
stepped down from the presidentship amidst the lawsuit that he faces now with Stossel. in which he says he is countersuing. But until all this blows over, he has resigned control of IWE and appointed a new sergeant at arms in John Campbell. And in the meantime, Rick Green has aligned himself with Jeremiah Hughes and Backwoods Bam to form the Dynasty. Jeremiah Hughes looking to throw a shirt into the crowd here. Glad they didn't see him. Maybe if they still hated JJ, but not so much anymore.
The following contest is scheduled for. And unfortunately, your referee for this contest is Dan Tanner.
I'm with you, Joe. Very unfortunate, ref.
Dan Tanner is a respectable IWE referee. Come on now.
Is a sentence that no one has ever said.
Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Nick Baker. Weighing in at 400 pounds and hailing from wherever he wants. Representing the greater good, Bill Blackwell!
The monster Bill Blackwell, the giant of IWE. Not getting a warm reception here.
Greater Good never did get much of a warm reception, and maybe that's why Jeremiah finally left them.
And his opponent, from Fleet Street, weighing in at 185 pounds, representing the Dynasty, Cutthroat Jeremiah J. Hughes!
Jeremiah Hughes now calls himself the Cutthroat. I would imagine Dan Tanner would be used to Jeremiah Hughes' antics for as long as Jeremiah has been part of the greater good up until recently.
They definitely know each other.
And Rick Green immediately being ejected from ringside.
Well, you know, we can't have any shenanigans going on here, so.
You're absolutely right. Nick Baker should go to the back, too.
Oh, Nick's not doing anything. He was just in a match.
Unbelievable.
Now we can get this going.
Now, Jeremiah Hughes knows dang well what kind of a hill he has to climb to win this match here.
Big haluva kick in the corner.
He used to be part of the greater good. He knows what it's like to try to fight the greater good. He used to have that kind of advantage in his corner. No longer. He's now a marked man by the greater good.
That was a nasty haluva right in the face.
The Cutthroat going straight for the throat. And a big cross body in the corner, cutting Blackwell in half. Ducks a line, does the Cutthroat, and then bounces Blackwell's head off the top rope.
And Blackwell's still on his feet. Oh, sidesteps him.
Hughes went for the cross body, but no one home. And now the violence machine comes charging in. Clothesline him over the top rope, down to the concrete floor out here. Nothing to catch him, no one to catch him.
Nothing to catch him but that hard concrete floor here at the Artesia Center. No mat, no pad, nothing outside there, just concrete floor.
And your back will give before that floor does.
No doubt.
Speaking of the back, Blackwell is going straight after it. But Jeremiah Hughes continuing to fight.
What's he doing here?
Looks like he'll be setting up for a suplex, but he's aiming for the ring. He's
right
up on the top rope. Strung him right up across the top. Big right hand.
That is
Jeremiah down to a knee.
That is the nasty side of the giant Bill Blackwell. I mean, he's just a nasty dude.
But here comes Jeremiah Hughes over the top rope.
He went Undertaker style over the top rope, and it did not pay off. High risk, not always high reward.
Blackwell caught him, swatted him out of the air, picked him up, and then a Blackwell slam onto the apron. You know they say that's the hardest part of the ring.
You know, I've never heard that before.
Said no one ever. Back into the ring now comes Blackwell. Jeremiah in a world of hurt.
He is, I mean.
Into the pin now, a very lazy pin, but an incredibly fast count.
When you're that big, your foot can hold a man down. I see why he did it, but I agree with you. It's kind of lax. You need to put that body weight on a guy like Jeremiah, a former heavyweight champion here in IWE.
Do you believe Blackwell holds that distinction as well? Oh, man. Open hand chops back and forth between these two. Oh, God. It's like slapping a ham.
It is.
You just hear the thud echoing across these rooms. Jeez! And a big, ugly slap across the face.
That's a palm strike. Those things will put you out, man.
I wonder how long coming this fight is. How long have these two had any kind of issues while working together in the greater good? And now Blackwell's just happy to have finally an opportunity to lay in a Jeremiah Hughes.
That forearm. Oh my gosh.
And now a stiff chin lock applied. Blackwell not looking to do anything fancy, just looking to win.
Oh, it sounded like a Louisville across his chest, man.
Even shorthand chops just echo in this room. The Artesia Center here in Houghton Lake, Michigan just echoes with every strike. Oh boy.
Oh.
Big power face buster. But Jeremiah answers with a basement drop kick.
That's instinct. Instinct and adrenaline right there.
Both men down.
Just to get some separation. I mean, Bill's all over him, the giant Blackwell.
With an appropriate speed 10 count to get them back up to their feet. Because he doesn't want to count out his own person and Bill Blackwell's either. Traded shots back and forth between these two now. A big double open hand chop to the back.
I mean, how do you deal with a guy this big? I mean, if he wants to do something, he's just going to do it to you. Like, how do you stop him?
A difficult question to answer, but it has been done.
Ugh.
Blackwell now. The big headbutt. And Jeremiah Hughes may not have any idea where he's at right now.
He's definitely on Dream Street, not Cream Street.
Oh, jeez. Chops across the shoulder blades. And now what is this? Choking him with his own arm across the turnbuckle. And of course, no referee's going to do anything about this. Because the only referee we've got is Dan Tanner in the greater good pocket. Jeremiah Hughes trying anything to fight back. The cutthroat looking for any spot that he can cut. And finds a chin breaker. And then jumps on with
he's going for that arm in guillotine.
With a guillotine with the scissors, trying to choke the life out of Blackwell. Because even if Blackwell goes out, there's not a whole lot that Dan Tanner can do but acknowledge it.
Well, and this is a smart strategy, using your body weight and just tying in that body triangle there. But look at the strength of Blackwell. With a
Blue Thunder.
Oh, that was that
Falcon
arrow, yeah.
You're right, absolutely right. Not a Blue Thunder, excuse me. And now both men down again. Both of these two just taking it out of each other. You work together so long, you learn each other's weak spots, you learn each other's strengths and how to avoid them.
You can definitely tell they know each other well, the way this match has been going.
Referee now up to a count of 6 out of 10.
Jeremiah J. Hughes.
Both men scrambling up here. Hughes is up. Blackwell up now too. Blackwell throws the line, but in comes the cutthroat. Big rising knee strike. In comes another one. Blackwell is rocked, but still on his feet. From the turnbuckle now. A big haluva kick. Sends Blackwell into the corner. Here he comes.
And
Blackwell caught him.
there he
right up out of his
goes.
shoulders. Fireman's carry. Oh.
That is the biggest Death Valley driver I have ever seen. My goodness.
1, 2. Oh my goodness, even with the fast count, Jeremiah Hughes gets the shoulder up.
How did he kick out of that?
I did not have answers for how Jeremiah is still in this. That was impressive.
See a little frustration in the face of Blackwell, but I think he's got the answer for that. Oh,
jeez.
Or maybe not.
Overhand chop.
Ooh, nice right
Stiff
hand.
forearm. And the cutter.
Out of nowhere with that cutter. Off the top rope there. Second
And
rope
across
there.
into the pin. And Dan Tanner does not want to count this pin. Why would he? That's a 3, a 4, would be a 5 at this point. Jeremiah Hughes forgot what side he's on. Maybe he's forgotten that Dan Tanner no longer has any interest in Jeremiah Hughes. No interest in the cutthroat. After he turned his back on the greater good, but now Blackwell getting back up to his feet. And here comes Blackwell. Oh, no. He caught Jeremiah Hughes, but he got Dan Tanner as well. Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Referee
and
hand did come
Nick
free.
Baker is losing his mind over here.
Making something happen. Telling Joe Walker to
He's ring the bell, and he's not playing.
The winner of this match is Bill Blackwell.
I cannot believe what I just saw. Blackwell forced the referee's hand for the 3. A fast 3, I might add. And then because the referee couldn't tell Joe Walker to ring the bell, Nick Baker came over here and physically threatened him to do so. I need to check on him. Are you okay, Joe?
I saw the count. I don't know what to say. I saw the referee's hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to IWE's BattleZone TV. It is now time for your main event. They're calling this a 4-way dance of death.
The plus-size Terminator, Ric Caurdiea, in the building.
4-way dance of death, in case you didn't hear me go over the crowd noise here, as Ric Caurdiea comes down for the ring. Says he remembers. What? Why? Why?
My favorite music ever.
Can I not get away from Cream Street?
No, you can't.
And Nick Baker yet again. Have you not done enough damage, Baker?
Oh, yes. Cream Street in the house. And Roberto Cruz gets a shot at the world title. I love it. Oh, this is great. Tell him, baby. Tell him.
Cream Street always seems to get their way. Too bad they had to align themselves with greater good most recently to do it. Roberto Cruz has a lot of mouth. He says a lot of things that I don't dare repeat. Roberto Cruz and Ric Caurdiea may be about to get it on a little early here. We still have two competitors to introduce into this four-way dance of death. Oh boy! The Dire Wolf! Warhammer in hand.
And ready for a fight. No doubt about it.
Thank you, sir. I should start it with my life.
The hammer of war.
My God, this hammer is heavy.
It shook the whole table. The commentary table rattled.
I'm sure that did wonders for our audio just then. Nevertheless, Corey Kerr looking to add some championship gold to his already illustrious resume here in IWE. Former Gladiator champion in his own right. Cruz backing way away.
Yeah, you know, hey man, you want any part of the Dire Wolf? I wouldn't. I mean, let's be real here.
It is worth noting that Cream Street, even with Nick Baker at his side, Cream Street's still outnumbered out here. This is a four-way contest. And here comes the champion. Howdy, howdy.
There he is. What?
Representing the Dynasty. And with a hillbilly up.
Rick Green looks like Farmer Jack or something. What we got going on here? Hillbilly Jim, Farmer Jack. I don't even know.
I got me a feeling that Dr. Ryan's not going to be injecting him from the inside for this match. And ain't squat that Nick Baker can do about it. That's right. He's backing away. Roberto Cruz backing away. Running for the hills they are. Now Roberto Cruz just took off with our ring bell. What is he doing? Dr. Ryan, get in there, stop this.
Well, I mean, Bam's got a big old bat, like stick, club, I don't know what you call that. He's chasing Nick Baker around the Artesia Youth Center.
It won't be legal in this match either, and Bam knows it. Bam's not going to use it in the match.
You know what? Bam's used that hammer in how many matches? Have you watched BattleZone TV? Come on, man.
And he's stopped every time. He knows it. And even with the ring bell, Roberto Cruz running for the hills. I say chase him down. Don't tell me you thought it was going to work, Cruz. Don't tell me you thought that was going to work.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to hit Bam in the head. That was not going to help any.
It is nice to see that something that even Nick Baker will run away from. Glad to see it. Nick Baker just trying to keep distance from Backwoods Bam.
Yeah, you better watch out.
Like a spider on the other side of the room.
Like him or not, conventional or not, Bam gets the job done. and is currently the IWE Heavyweight Champion. But that could be short-lived here tonight.
Yes, it could. Artesia Youth Center. The Artesia Youth Center solidly behind Backwoods Bam and solidly against Roberto Cruz. They support Kerr, and probably even Ric Caurdiea too, the plus-size Terminator.
Tonight's main event is a fatal four-way match scheduled for, and it is for the IWE World Heavyweight Championship. Presiding over tonight's main event is Dr. Ryan. Introducing the challengers. First, from Los Angeles, California, by way of Bakersfield, weighing in at 500,000 carats of gold, representing the Cream Street Mafia, de Oro, Roberto Cruz.
It's really nice to see the IWE country still has no respect for Roberto Cruz. None given and none deserved. Next competitor, please.
And his opponents first, from Kings Road in Hossville, USA, weighing in at 300 pounds of pure horse power. He is the plus-size Terminator, old school Ric Caurdiea. Fighting out of Detroit, Michigan, weighing at 300 pounds, he is the direwolf, Kerr.
All very, very strong competitors. And Roberto Cruz.
And now the champion.
Don't be capping on Roberto Cruz. Don't keep sleeping on Roberto Cruz.
He doesn't belong in this
He
match.
is the hunt, fishing, chew, spitting, sitting, whittling, bear wrestling, hit from the sticks, representing the dynasty, your IWE World Heavyweight Champion, Backwoods Bam.
Ric Caurdiea, Kerr, Backwoods Bam. Until very recently, they were all very good friends. They even considered each other allies. Backwoods Bam seemingly reluctant to hand back over the championship over to our referee, Dr. Ryan.
Yeah, he's got to kind of give the belt over so we can get this match rolling. Roberto Cruz will be glad to take it. I mean, he's just going to hand it, give it away. Ooh, look at this.
Yeah, these former friends have been recently turned into bitter enemies.
Hey, man, there's no friends when you're chasing the gold, baby.
Yes, Bam, yes. Oh, jeez.
Oh, with a cheap shot.
Cheap shot before the match. This match has not yet started. Bam not looking to waste any time. All competitors in. No non-competitors in the ring anymore. Starting this match is now underway.
Here we go.
Ric Caurdiea trying to remind Kerr and Bam of the piece they once shared. A piece that has been shattered. Oh no, but now Roberto Cruz put himself in the middle. Thought he had some kind of advantage, and now he is being pinballed between Ric Caurdiea and the champion, Backwoods Bam. Kerr looking on. A stiff chop sends Roberto Cruz down to the mat.
You can't hit. Might be allies now.
Kerr, reminding them of his presence. Takes down both Ric Caurdiea and Backwoods Bam. Double clothesline.
Kerr isn't here to make friends. He's here to win championships.
The Terminator now facing off with the Dire Wolf. No Wolf lost here. Shoulder checks, meet in the middle. Off the ropes comes the old school Ric Caurdiea. Only to meet up with Kerr in the middle. There comes Kerr once again. The meet in the middle.
Stalemate between
incoming! Both men down, but both right back up again.
Talk about a stalemate between two giant men here.
And now Bam throws Ric Caurdiea out of the ring and starts going at it with Kerr. Shots to the head. Well, remember, Backwoods Bam's head is the hardest in all of pro wrestling. You'll do more damage to your hand trying to strike him in the head than you ever will to him. Big blue thunder bomb from Roberto Cruz, though. 1-2.
Telling you, don't sleep on Roberto Cruz, man. He came here for gold.
I will give you that Roberto Cruz has some talent, but he puts so much stock.
He's one half of the former tag team champions. I mean, come on, he's held gold.
Holding gold is all good and well, but we got to remember how he got it and how he kept it, and most importantly, how he lost it. Roberto Cruz has not utilized any of his talents, even while Backwoods Bam now chewing on the head, and Dr. Ryan, interestingly, reluctant to stop it.
But, I mean, Bam gets away with all this stuff here, and we're killing Roberto Cruz.
Oh, went for the bulldog.
Smart.
But Backwoods Bam was thrown off
by Roberto Cruz. And then right off the corner post.
Kerr's head bounced straight off the top of the corner post. That could be the end of Kerr for the time being.
And then Ric Caurdiea gets kicked off the apron.
And now Bam.
Roberto Cruz with a 2 count on the champ. And Smart cutting off Old School before he gets in the ring. Although it's not Old School anymore, is it? It's the plus side terminated. What am I doing? He's not terminating anything at the moment, though.
I've been preoccupied over here with Kerr. He has barely moved. And I was very concerned that he might have been seriously injured.
Yeah,
he's barely moving, but he's moving. Now Roberto Cruz into a pin on Backwoods Bam now in the ring. Found the 2 count.
And Roberto Cruz has got him reeling right now.
Backwoods Bam now seems to have Roberto Cruz around the ankle, maybe biting him through the boot.
A little desperation there by Bam.
And then Cruz goes over and rakes the eyes of Ric Caurdiea, who's trying to get back into the ring. And a stiff punch over here.
Well,
Oh no! Nick Baker over here hammering away on Kerr. The referee doesn't see anything happening.
And he ate another corner post. But the real story's in the ring with Bam and Roberto Cruz.
Oh man!
Just great ring awareness.
Wow!
Back and forth, taking
Well,
everybody
one
out.
count. Backwoods Bam kicks out from Roberto Cruz.
Roberto Cruz is taking on 3 guys by himself. He's a wrecking crew out here right now.
So far, this has been chaos. If this was a no disqualification match, I wasn't immediately told, but it certainly seems that way.
Oh, fatal 4-ways are almost always no DQ.
Ric Caurdiea trying to get back into the ring. Roberto Cruz trying to stop him. Caurdiea wins out in that exchange. He's back in the ring. An uppercut into the corner. And now raking the eyes of Corey Kerr as he's trying to get back in. Incoming Cruz into the corner. Big shoulder tackle on the Ric Caurdiea.
I mean, Roberto Cruz is working these guys over. I mean, look at this dude. See, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all sleeping on Roberto Cruz, and he's single-handedly wiping out the rest of the field.
If this was all that he was taking part in, I'd have a lot more respect for the man.
How can you deny what he's doing right here, right
I'm
now?
not denying what he's doing. I'm denying what he's done up until now. This has been, admittedly, an impressive showing from Roberto Cruz. But he's not helped by the fact that he's got Nick Baker here at ringside doing dirty work for him on the outside. This may be a very different story if not for that. And a big uppercut from the plus-size Terminator to the Roberto Cruz.
Ruh-roh. This does not go
Caurdiea
well for
climbing
Roberto
up.
Cruz. Two big men up here.
What is about to happen here? Setting up maybe for a superplex with Corey Kerr.
Oh,
geez.
you gotta be kidding me.
These are not small people climbing up
Is
the
that?
turnbuckles on one corner of this ring.
I don't know if this ring can handle that kind of beef.
I don't know what's going to give first. Ric Caurdiea, turns out, is what gives first.
Well, it was
Corey
smart.
Kerr,
Corey Kerr to just get any shot in he could at that point.
Roberto Cruz, though, now being caught up in the top rope there by Backwoods Bam. And Bam maybe going to try for the superplex. Pulls it off. The champion with a huge move, evening the playing field. Corey Kerr trying to shake life back into his injured knee. I'm not sure when he hurt it.
There is bodies everywhere.
Referee checking on him, but Corey Kerr insists he does not want to give up. He insists on going on.
Oh, would he pop that thing back in place?
Maybe it was dislocated and he's put it back into place.
Oh my goodness.
What an image that was. And now standing back up face to face again with the plus-size Terminator of Ric Caurdiea.
Just
Striking back and forth, Corey Kerr not giving up, but neither is Ric Caurdiea. Neither one conceding an inch. Corey Kerr asking for more now.
he's asking for more.
A chop fest. And now caught the chops. And 1, 2, 3 of his own. And strikes into the chest now. Fired up is Corey Kerr. Big back suplex. Corey Kerr back up to his feet. Ducks the line. Spear.
Oh my.
Spear by Corey Kerr.
That is a lot of beef
Into
coming
the
together.
pin. A weak pin. But Backwoods Bam breaks it up by falling on top.
gotta
That's
do
about
what you
all he
gotta
could do to save his championship.
I mean,
I am lightheaded here at ringside. Big discus forearm. And Backwoods Bam is down. Ric Caurdiea and Corey Kerr face to face again. Going for the candy ride.
oh, he just barely got it. I don't know if he got it all.
Capitalizing on that, Roberto Cruz brings down Ric Caurdiea. And big forearm clotheslines, double axe handle clotheslines from Backwoods Bam. And Cruz trying to keep up. Cruz trying to fight out of this now.
Roberto Cruz took the back, nice switch by Bam.
Bam back in control again. Back behind Cruz, but Cruz has now tied himself up in the ropes. Oh, man. And with the referee's eyes averted, strikes Bam in the leather regions just long enough for Nick Baker
we got a new
to
champ.
strike
We got
him
a
across
champ.
the head with a chain. And Roberto Cruz tried to cheat on the pin. And Rick Green came along and knocked Roberto Cruz's feet off the pin, or off of the ropes to break up the pin. Roberto Cruz taking exception to that, and I take exception to his cheesing methods. Bam back up to his feet. Ducks the line. DDT!
This is Bam's chance. If he wants to keep this championship, he needs to capitalize on this right now.
All of his opponents down. Here comes Bam. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. He got it. The Paul Bunyan elbow is brought down. Roberto Cruz.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and still IWE World Heavyweight Champion, Backwoods Bam!
Bam now holding his prize kill and biting on the head. Couldn't have happened to a better man. Also, congratulations to Bam. Still IWE Heavyweight Champion.
That was pure chaos, and how Roberto didn't walk away with that championship, I'll never know. Bam, I give it to you. You not only got the hardest head, but probably the luckiest one, because that was 3 big guys to come out and still have it on your shoulders.
Cream Street gave it all that they had in their combined effort. They focused on Backwoods Bam, but they didn't take into consideration that Bam's head is the hardest in all wrestling. We want to thank everybody here at the Artesia Center for coming out and supporting IWE. We want to thank you all for joining us wherever it is you find us on the High Spots Network, IWEGladiators.com, anywhere and everywhere you can find us, IWE Network on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. I am Aksel Geer alongside Scrappy. Thank you and good night.